So now we'll touch on in my opinion, stylistically, much more well done.
This is what I'll say.
Okay.
So we've never had a Batman that has, in a film, that encompasses every aspect of Batman and Bruce Wayne. We've always got pieces in each performance.
Okay.
So like Christian Bale is more the playboy Bruce Wayne. His Batman, there's nothing special about his Batman at all.
Oh, no.
Michael Keaton was, I guess, like a comic accurate kind of Batman, just kind of like the graphic novel Darkness kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck is the best visually best visual Batman and best like fighting Batman.
See, and I have a slightly differing opinion than you.
Okay.
Overall, if we're talking every aspect, probably stands as my favorite all around. If I'm picking off of like who's my favorite Batman, it's Michael Keaton. That's always been. Okay. But like his Bruce Wayne wasn't very strong.
Who?
Michael Keaton.
No. That's what I'm saying. We haven't had one that's strong all around.
I think Ben Affleck's was the strongest all the way around. Personally.
Well, yeah, I can agree with that, but he still doesn't have every aspect.
No, 100%. But like the scene with Jesse Eisenberg's god-awful Lex Luthor and Henry Cavill, all three meeting up at that party, like the way his mannerisms and shit and the way he kind of seemed cocky and kind of like...
He's very stoic.
Yes.
Very stern.
It fit with like my idea of like most of the comics I've read.
Yeah.
And
you get a little bit of detective shit. Not
and
much.
I get a lot of like Dark Knight Returns vibes from his Batman.
That's specifically what Zack Snyder drew from, clearly.
The suit down to every
the mech
little,
suit, the lightning shot, the
fight with the kryptonite, all that.
Yeah.
The only thing that was missing was the Green Arrow. So Green Arrow's the one that takes out Superman in Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, thank God he wasn't in the movie.
He shoots Superman with a kryptonite arrow with one arm and a foot. Because Superman ripped off his arm years ago.
Wow.
Like, it's fucking metal.
Damn.
It's the darkest version of a Batman thing. It's nuts. And then, so basic plot. There are a lot more characters in this. You'd have to watch Man of Steel beforehand. And so you have Superman, Henry Cavill Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you, I think, share the same opinion on this. Best Superman to date.
Best Superman. He had the best Superman movie.
Yes.
Period.
Oh, yes. 100%.
I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
People can
It's a masterpiece.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Yes.
It was the birth of the Snyderverse, which has since been shit on over and over.
Yeah. Man of Steel started off, and then he kind of rushed it with going to a BVS. It's like 3 movies in one. Oh, yeah.
It's 3 hours fucking long if you watch the right version.
Yeah, it's a Man of Steel sequel. It's a Batman solo movie, and it's a Justice League prequel.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman in it too. So
yeah, I'm like, why?
Wonder Woman felt pointless to have in the film, other than the final fight.
Wonder Woman's presence would have been more impactful had they not shown her in the fucking trailers.
100%.
Period.
Same thing.
If you would have went in there and Wonder Woman just showed up without you knowing, you would have been like, ah!
I'd have been giddier than a fucking schoolgirl.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been insane.
Yeah.
Same thing with Doomsday.
Just take him out. I didn't like it.
I thought the way they rendered him was fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
While I'm not a fan of Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, that fucking Granny's iced tea bit was gold.
That was pretty funny.
It was fucking nuts.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
nuts.
shit.
That was nuts. Man, I don't know. I wish it was Bryan Cranston.
Oh, 100%. There's nobody
that would have made the movie
better.
A little better. Because I'll never watch the theatrical of that again.
No.
There's no reason.
I only watched the extended version.
Yeah.
Also weird that Jenna Malone was cut out. I mean, honestly, it was weird that she was put in at all.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah, there's a lot going on in this movie.
That subplot definitely helps close some doors, though. There was a lot of studio interference.
Yeah, and just talking about Bruce, the Batman himself, the way the movie starts is really... That's a good opening. When it gives you the exact reason why Bruce Wayne has these feelings against Superman.
Yes.
Because he's seeing it from his perspective. He obviously doesn't know what's really going on. He just sees it from down on the ground.
Yeah.
And like this guy's fucking shit up.
Yeah. You can definitely see why he has the opinion he has.
Yeah.
And why he becomes almost xenophobic. If that makes sense.
Alien phobic.
Xenophobic.
Xena?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
It's fear of people from other places.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
Nice.
It's also technically the same term that we've had for like... It's another word for Islamophobia, sort of.
Oh, okay.
Like the way we treated people after 9/11.
So American.
Like yeah, but like it's because they're foreign to us.
Okay.
So, regardless. This... So we go from... What is the very first scene right after the destruction of...
Are we going through the whole thing, or are we just going through his parts?
I'm just curious of what happens immediately after. So...
Let's just go to the Batman
Yeah, we're
shit.
just going over Batman shit. Definitely best fight choreography of Batman, period.
That warehouse scene, that's going to be hard for this new movie to top.
Yes. I'd love to argue it, but yeah.
Because that was fucking killer.
The shot to the back of the
Rock
head that he
bottoms
fucking
the
comes back
guy.
from.
He throws a box with a grappling gun into a guy.
And as much as like the extended cut doesn't really add anything to that scene
Adds
except
a
for blood,
spot.
it was kind of cool to have the extra bit of blood in it.
Yeah.
But it was also kind of scary to see Batman as brutal as he was.
Yeah, he was actually scary in this movie. Well, that's because Ben Affleck's 6'4".
And he's fucking
He got
built.
as big as he naturally, too.
Oh,
like
dude.
as big as you could. Naturally.
insane.
He's blocky.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's fucking blocky.
He's definitely got the Boston body.
Yeah, Boston.
Oh, fuck. I wish there
Fucking
would have been
Batman.
an Easter egg. It's really weird that he's willing to like play characters like that, but he won't wear a New York hat in a fucking film.
He won't?
No.
He's that committed?
Oh, yeah. To Boston? Oh, yeah.
That'd be funny if that's one of our clauses for being a movie. I'm not wearing it.
Fucking Broncos.
Rockies.
I mean, you don't care about baseball.
I don't, but that'd be the thing I'd wear.
I mean,
I was to represent.
but like, what film is it? Gone Girl?
Yeah.
There's a scene where the director was like, they even have it
Fincher.
on the, he on the director's commentary. He's like, I have never worked with someone more unprofessional than him because he wouldn't wear a fucking New York hat because he was worried his friends were going to get pissed at him. I was like, wow.
Boston's different,
he
bro.
He was pissed.
Boston's
He threatened to fucking replace him.
Really?
Yeah, he was fucking mad.
Damn, I didn't know there was drama behind the scenes on that movie.
It wasn't like fucking the way that some other films are, but that scene alone pissed off David Fincher so much he was ready to get rid of him. Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, Boston's different.
Yeah, and it's a nothing scene.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck was like, literally, I will wear any other team. I'm just not wearing the fucking Yankees. He's like, it doesn't have to be
Make it
Boston.
the Giants.
He's like, it doesn't have to be Boston, but it cannot be a New York team.
Oh, period.
Because
Okay.
of the rivalry between
Yeah.
Massachusetts and New York with everything. So he seemed a little bit more professional in this film.
Yeah, this was at the time of the beginning of his turn as Batman, so he was all in at the time.
Yes. His Batmobile is beautiful.
It's good. It's like a mix between Christopher Nolan and Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Like it's long like Michael Keaton's, but it's tactical like Christopher Nolan's.
Yeah. It has the I wouldn't even say it's as practical
It's not
as the
practical
Tumbler.
at all.
No, but it is fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's a brutal ass because
It has the actual guns on
yeah, because I don't think he had guns in Nolan's films.
No, that shit, he just launched out of it with a thing.
There may have been guns in Batman and Robin though.
Yeah, probably.
I can't remember.
Probably shooting out those like bang.
Right. Bang.
But yeah, everything's fucking like turned up in this one.
Yeah. It's definitely exaggerated on certain things, but I love how gritty and like ready to kill Superman because like he can justify it by the fact that he's not human.
Yeah.
It's like his little loophole in this universe.
And they explain why he kills in this movie, even though people say they don't. It's not like it's not in your face. It's just when like Alfred's talking to him and he's like, what's the line? Something like, it turns good men cruel or something like that.
Yeah.
He's basically saying that Bruce is kind of going too far.
Not only that, I mean, we get to see why he's gone down this road.
Yeah, he's been Batman for 20 years.
Yeah. And not only
Robin's
that,
dead.
Yeah, just the Robin suit alone is enough to almost justify it in his head.
Yeah. And I thought it was explained well.
Oh, yeah.
And people still bitch about it. I'm like, I thought it was cool.
Dude, there are a million versions of Batman.
Why can't one of them kill?
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Basically, Batman's parts in here, he's doing research into LexCorp for a large portion of the film to try and find out what they know about Kryptonite and the alien attack that happened.
Yeah.
So he can, and then he follows them with the Batmobile to steal some of the Kryptonite, and he's successful. And then shortly thereafter, him and Superman have their big rooftop brawl.
Yeah, and before that, we get the nightmare scene.
Ooh,
which is...
I do forget about that.
People complain about that scene all the time on Twitter.
I don't get why.
I'm like, why?
It's one of my favorite parts of the film.
He looks fucking baller as shit
does.
with the trench coat and the goggles.
It's fucking sick. That was one of the first pops I ever bought. So...
And he's fucking killing people in that scene, too.
And also, I was happy that they were somehow able to keep Flash and Aquaman and Cyborg a little bit more under wraps.
Yeah, even though I didn't like those. Like, somehow you got logos for these fuckers already. I'm like,
that part was stupid.
I'm like, don't even show them. Like, if anything, get rid of all that shit and just have Flash come back to him after the nightmare scene.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that too. Because honestly, the computer files were kind of...
It's like forcing shit in there.
Yeah, especially because didn't he have the trident?
He already had the trident. He's coming out. He looks stupid as fuck. He's like coming out like this with the trident.
It was cheese. I was more okay with the Cyborg portion. I mean, I could have still done without it, but it was better done than the Aquaman shit.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it actually fit continuity at that point.
Yeah.
So you get the rooftop battle with the Kryptonite. Very well done, in my opinion.
It's a good fight scene, but it's only 8 minutes long. I'm like, a 3-hour movie with the 8-minute fight scene.
And then it ends... See, and like, I have contradicting feelings, because when I first saw it, I thought it was the coolest fucking thing, for some reason. Like, the Martha thing. I was leaving the theater, and I was like, Martha. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, shit, dude.
Dude, really, like, messed it up was Ben Affleck's, like, looking around.
Yeah.
I'm like, that made it comedic.
Yeah. It did make it cheesy.
Yeah. They could have done the same dialogue, but not gone on it. Oh, as long as they did.
Yeah, 100%. And then, how does Doomsday get introduced? Is it right after this?
So you see,
then we get right after
Lex
this. We get
Luthor tells Superman that he has his mom kidnapped, and Superman gets all pissed, and that's when Batman decides to help Martha. And after that is when Doomsday is introduced.
Yeah, so first we get the warehouse fight, then we get Doomsday. So yeah, that's, I mean, and then obviously Superman dies, and then we're putting a team together.
And then at the end of the movie, you see the dirt rise off of I'm like, what's the point of even killing him?
We all fucking know he's coming back.
Yeah.
There was no point.
Yeah.
Especially because it had nothing to do with the next film.
Yeah.
It was just a shot to have a shot.
Yep.
It was stylistic.
As a lot of his shots.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yep.
And then honestly, all we really have is... We don't even need to go over all of Justice League. Let's just say... Justice League Snyder Cut could have led to a million great things, especially with the Nightmare stuff, and they shit the bed. Suicide Squad scenes for Batman were dope. The end. Yeah, that's it.
He has 2 scenes in there, and so it's like, oh, they were cool.
So BVS rating.
BVS, I am rating BVS a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. I'll agree with that. That seems fair.
There's more bad things than good things.
100%.
Yeah.
But if we're rating his performance alone, I think I'd probably go 8, 8.5.
Okay, if we're doing his performance, then 10.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Suicide Squad rating.
I mean, he wasn't really in it. If we're going Suicide Squad rating, I'm going 3.